Hey, I'm Mr. Kev, and welcome to my 100th video. And I thought I'd do something a bit different than I normally do. I haven't done many vlogs today on this channel. I think I've done one before, and that was when I was on holiday visiting my family. So I thought I'd do this for my 100th video and talk about future plans for this channel in 2013. Talk a bit about myself as well, because I haven't really talked about myself on this channel. I said it in my first video, but I'll link it, but you can watch it. If you want to hear what a robotic teleprompter would sound like, then yeah, you might like it, but apart from that, no. And I also did a video for Man Cave Motorsports on his channel. He very graciously let me introduce myself to his audience, and so there's some information in that video as well that I didn't put in that, so I'll merge it together, expand on it, so get to know about me a bit more. And lastly, or firstly, I just want to thank you who's watching this video, who's subscribed, who's commented, who's checked out my channel, who's retweeted my videos or whatever, or treated them. And yeah, I just want to thank you, the viewer, for basically just taking your time out of your day to watch my videos. I've done like zero promotion for this channel. So I've been synced to one guy. I've been like, oh, can you check out my channel please? But that's the only guy I've ever like asked to do that. And I know most of you are people I know off here, or I've been in leagues with, or from Twitter, but no, it's just I had more subscribers than I thought I would at this stage, because of basically I've done no promotion on it. And yeah, I just want to thank you all for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And it does mean a lot, because I make no bones about this. This channel basically been for me to just improve my editing skills and audio skills and all that, and meet people, fellow F1 racers or motorsport racers. Because when I bought an Xbox this year, I bought F1 2011, found out most of my friends don't really play it, so I thought, this is a great way to interact with other people who do, and met some great people in there. And like, the F1 community's even expanded since I started this in September, I think, or August. And of course, with the release of F1 2012, and now you've got loads of new people coming along as well. So yeah, this is expanding fast, and it's a great community to be a part of. And I just want to thank everybody who's part of it, basically. Future plans for this channel, I haven't done any promotion, as I say, because I've just been working on getting my content to an acceptable level where I want to show it to a wider audience, and getting there. I'm still not entirely happy, but I'm getting there. I don't have the best voice for commentating, I know that, and I've been trying to work hard on that, and it's just taken me a long time to get my USP right as well, because I think before I went on holiday, when F1 2012 came out, but loads of videos that I probably wouldn't normally do, like Champions Mode, Time Attack. So, and I'm not really like, those are not the modes I really play. I'm more like career mode or season challenge. So that's what I do now. And of course, I've got a weekly sprint and Sunday drive, which I just enjoy because it just showcases the game. It showcases the cars, showcases what they've done with the track and how good they've made it, and showcases different styles of games as well. And on the Sunday drive, I'm actually going to revamp that a bit in the new year. So next week, or this Sunday, you're going to get Forza Horizon, and then in the new year it's going to be revamped. So hopefully you're going to enjoy that weekly sprint. I'm not sure if it comes across, but I'm trying to sound like a real TV commentator in that, and sometimes I get too shouty, a bit like Ben Edwards, but I've been watching the 94 season, like all the races, and the Eurosport team of John Watson, I forget the other guy, they're kind of just more relaxed, and that seems to be more natural to my style. So I've got to try and work on that and try and get that style integrated, just be more natural in them. And even the last video I did, didn't quite sound like me, so I'm trying to work on that style as well. Maybe in the future I'll get a webcam that actually works, and I'll put that in the corner, have like a little commentary box so you can see me commentating on the race, and that's what they do in real life. They've got little cameras in the corners of the commentary boxes that you can see the commentators commentate on. So I hope to have that integrated, maybe even co-commentators in the far future, but not really planning for that. I'm just playing on the commentary box when I get a working webcam, so hopefully that will come in the next, don't know, in the near future as well. So those two have been fun, and of course I'm going to keep the little bits at the end of the weekly sprint, which I do for coming up career as well, which is F1 2012 career mode, and that's more video, that style of video is more what I want to do in the future. You're going to see this week I'm going to do some season reviews of F1, IndyCar, World Rally Championship, World Touring Car Championship, and the World Endurance Championship, and they're going to be starlights and stuff, just like coming up career. And there's more video types I want to do with this channel in the future, so yeah, that will improve my editing, hopefully improve audio when I put content artists, put some music in there. So hopefully, you know, it just helps me improve as an editor, and there's a style I really enjoy doing. I just need to work with Sony Vegas a bit more, because every time I edit a video it doesn't cut to where I really want it, and it's just like, and the fades are sometimes a bit off, so I spend like 5 minutes arguing with myself in every video. But yeah, that's what I really want to do, more videos like that, and you're going to see that in the season reviews this week, hopefully. And that leaves WRC3 and Road to Glory. I mean, I'm just going to continue that until I get to the final boss battles and complete that. And I enjoy WRC3, it's a really good game, man. I really do enjoy playing it, and you know, I want to do some more rallying on this channel as well, because rallying as a sport in real life, it's the only sport that really, every time I watch a video my jaw is always on the floor. The skills those guys have is immense, and even the rubbish ones, they have immense skill just to go through forest, trust their co-driver, trust the conditions, and trust the car that will stay there. And it's just an amazing sport to watch for me personally, and it's actually something I wish I could do in real life as well, but I don't have the resources at the moment. But maybe when I'm like a rich 40-year-old, when I, you know, get rich off the YouTube money. That's, what's it, Road to Glory. So, and about Camelot career, I'm only going to do one season of it, because I want to keep it as realistic as possible. I watched when the BBC followed McLaren around in the '93 season. They did a documentary series on it, of each race, and that's what I'm trying to imitate with this. Well, not copy, but you know, but trying to do it with F1 2012. And I recommend you watch that documentary. It's really interesting seeing how driven Senna is and how not driven Andretti is on the other side. And then you have Hakkinen, of course, the flying thing, coming for the last few races, and you see his role in those last few races really shake up Senna, and it's really interesting to watch. And that's what I want to do with Camelot career, and I'm going to do it with F1 2012, F1 2013, you know. So I'm only going to do one season, and if I did a second season, it'd just be unrealistic. You have teams and drivers and tracks that are not in the right places, you know. So that's why I'm only doing one season. I'm not going to release it every 2 weeks or every week, or it's going to be the same interviews as it would be in a Grand Prix. So that's what I'm going to do, and next episode should be out next Monday, so that should be interesting, should be fun to edit as well. I'm going to keep it to about 15 minutes long, I think. That's what I'm aiming for. So if it's shorter, you know, the race wasn't as good. If it was longer, you know, the race is better. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And I want to introduce new games, a new series to this channel, and you might have seen that I've been chosen as a director for the F1 show, and I'm very thankful to the guys on the F1 show or Formula 1 show for letting me do that. And I've got thinking of ideas for a series for that, and I want to bring like new games to this channel, and such as Richard Burns Rally, brilliant game that I love playing. Maybe even Colin McRae Rally if I can get the old PS2 working, and try and bring those games back. And iRacing, if I saw it's like special offers now, so if I can, you know, afford it, I try and how good I am, because you might have seen my F1 2012 videos. I'm not the greatest racer. You know, my decision making sometimes is questionable, so I've got to work on that. But if I'm good at iRacing, you see those videos up as well. And Grand Prix Legends, another old game, 15 years old I think, so, but it's a brilliant game. And if I was going to play that, there's a show called Formula 1 Retro, which did reviews of the seasons in the 70s, so I want to do like 67, in the game it does as 67 season, but you can get mods for 68, 69, 70 and that. So I would do it in the Formula 1 Retro show style of reviewing each event. And they got great replay cameras in that game, so it would work like that. And that's my idea at the moment. I'm not promising you that, because first I have to get the game installed on my laptop, and hopefully it does work with Windows 7, because it's made for what, Windows ME or whatever, or Windows 4 or something like really long ago. But yeah, hopefully it does work, and hopefully I can bring those games to you. And of course I've got games such as Race Pro and Forza 4 that I do want to bring more to this channel as well, especially Race Pro. I really am enjoying that at the moment, and well, I'm recording footage for my season review of the World Touring Cars, and hopefully I'll bring you like a championship or two from that. So yeah, that's my future plans and future thinking for this channel. And also I've started, you know, having branding on this channel. May notice the new logo, hope you will like it, and got a background which should hopefully come up tomorrow, I think, because I'm not doing any videos tomorrow, so of course it's Christmas Day, so I can work on that a bit after I've eaten the turkey and opened the presents. I can work on that and hopefully put that up tomorrow. Also, I'm just going to start promoting, as I said, first 100 videos are concentrated on the content. Now I've really got to work on the promotion, and especially with the new YouTube layout, you really have to attack the promotion. Like, really, you do have to attack it like a business, and that's something I haven't done yet, because, you know, promotion gets people to your channel, content makes them stay. And I've got the content bit, I think I've got it now, and I've got my USP, which is, you know, just a tiny bit different than other commentators, and especially Camelot Career, which is in cats, and I don't think I've seen anyone do that with career mode. So now that's part of the USP there. And now I've just got to start promoting and start, you know, contacting people. And I'm not expecting my channel to go woo like that, but if it just grows gradually, I don't mind. I don't really have targets for the future. I think by the end of next year, and I know it sounds like I'm aiming really far away with all these series and stuff, but by the end of next year, that maybe I'll get, I don't know, 500 subs. That's my aim, really. And you know, it may sound low to some people, but I'm just being kind of realistic, because as I said, my voice, not the greatest voice for commentating. My content, not the greatest content, not a wide variety of content, especially WRC. That's not many people are going to buy that game, or Race Pro, or, you know, in Forza. Lots of better people do Forza, such as the Slap Train. You may have seen him, and of course in F1 there's loads of better commentators, I feel, than me. So such as Harrison, Alex, Gridwalker, and, you know, Game Riot and stuff. So, you know, there's lots of, and the F1 community is really expanded, so there's lots of competition, and you're really fighting for, like, your piece of the pie, basically, your piece of the audience. So yeah, that's the future channel plans, and I think I've rambled on too long about that. So a bit about me. So if you watched my first video, again, I don't recommend it. I do sound like a robotic teleprompter, you know, just like a robot, like, look, how are you doing? Because I had it fully scripted, and I just read the script, and when I listened back, it was terrible. Normally on videos I do like 3 to 5 takes, and I took 5 takes and just chose the best one. It wasn't the best one, really. that was the least boring one, let's say. And when I talk about myself, I do just sound boring, so that's why I don't really talk about myself. I'm not like someone like Harrison, who's an open book, really. I'm more a closed book. So, but I'm kind of opening the first chapter, you know, the pages, going through the prologue. So So yeah, you haven't guessed, I am in my 20s. Won't say my age, but in my 20s, and I've got a youthful appearance, especially with the hat. You know, I look very dashing, don't I? No, okay, and yeah, of course I'm a big motorsports fan, and I did a popular music and record production degree a year ago, and did that for 3 years, and basically learned I wasn't ready to go into the music industry, and I wasn't prepared enough, I wasn't good enough, didn't quite have the necessary skills. I needed to build experience, and so that's what I've been trying to do for the past year, and get just a regular job as well, build experience on the CV as well, and that's what I basically learned in university. Of course, I'll break down university if you haven't been or are thinking of going, or have been, you probably know this, but the first year, just an ease up. You basically don't try, you just get to know people, build your contacts and network with those people, get to know people around you, because we're all in the same position in your first year. You start at square one, and then you find your group of friends, and then you go with them for the rest of the year, maybe even the rest of your life. Right? And yeah, so first year, it didn't count towards my final grade as well, so nobody really tried. Second year, you get some work, you have to do that, but you still get quite a lot of free time, so you can hang out and stuff. And by the end of the second year, I think you should aim for I21 or first level if you want to get a first, and I was around the low 21, 22, high 22 mark, so I wasn't really that good at. In my second year, I was still adjusting to basic uni work where you'd need lots more research to do, and I wasn't really used to it, especially as I had a gap here between school and uni, so I was basically just getting back into the swing of things still. And then the final year, I had 2 major projects, a group project, individual project, and then you have modules as well, branching off throughout the year, so you've got 6 or 7 assignments to do as well. And the group project, I was basically one guy running it, and we all just tagged along. I did really help him in the end, but overall I don't think I really pulled enough weight in that, but we still got a good mark, and I really did put it together in the end. When we had to collect all the info, I did really help him and my individual project was just a mess. I just I decided to record an album in different styles and explore all those genres, and it just didn't work basically. I contacted loads of people like, can you help me out, record bass or something, play drums, and then they were put out, and then I had to get other people, and it's basically really rushed. In the end, I basically did it in a month in the end, and it shows in the final product. But I did pass it and did get a 2-2 in it, and I basically, by the end of uni, I just didn't want to look at Pro Tools, which is music, digital audio workstation, which is where you record music, and I just basically didn't want to look at that. I didn't want to do anything with music for a year, and now it's been a year and a half where I haven't done anything with music, just get a job, and been basically not trying to knock on the door. But now I'm going to do that next year. I'm going to try and build contacts again, and try, because all roads lead to London in the music industry, it seems, and I'm not ready to go to London at the moment, so I'm hopefully going to work on that. And yeah, that's a bit about my music side there, and that's why I want to do YouTube as well. I've got that creative side there, and that really blends in well, and I still record, and I'm starting to try and record music again, so I can put that in the background of videos, and got an intro as well I'm working on with some of my music. It's only 10 seconds long, and an outro which is 10 seconds long again. But yeah, that's going to be my music feature there, and I'm just trying to work on the graphics, appearing my name and stuff, and in the outro appearing all the links and all that, so trying to work that out in Sony Vegas. And as I said, Sony Vegas, we sometimes argue a lot, so that's what's basically been happening on the intro phone. But I should have that up next year, hopefully, so should have an intro, I'm going to have a background tomorrow, got my logo, basically all set now, and basically my channel is all set now, and I'm happy where it is now, and it's taken me a long time to get to this point, but much longer than most people. And I know my method's quite an archaic way of doing it on YouTube. It's probably what the first people did, but you know, if I did it the other way, promote the head of it and then did the content, I wouldn't feel good about my channel. I feel good about it now, where it's going, where it's heading. I wouldn't if I did it the other way, I don't think. So kind of went on tangent again, didn't I? So yeah, if you saw my holiday vlog, basically my family live in Asia, and so it was like really hot and stuff, and got like a couple of presents in the background. I'm not sure you can see it, but I've got like guitar and some flags and key rings, and because I used to collect key rings when I was younger, and I still kind of do, but don't have many. And I've got magnets for the fridge and stuff. But yeah, it was mainly just me and family, and it's great to do that because it takes years for us to build up money to afford to go there. So that was great fun. It was a good break from YouTube, because from the release of F1 2012 to the holiday, I was basically doing YouTube full time. So making video or two every day, and I don't want to do that. So it made a hobby into work, and I don't want to cross that line. I want to keep this a hobby. I want to keep it fun. And the moment you make YouTube work, I don't think I would enjoy it as much, especially in that 3-week period. I had a bit of a taster. I don't think I would enjoy it as much. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it 4 videos a week, even though you'll get 6 I think this week with this vlog and all the reviews, and maybe WRC. I might put that out tomorrow actually, because I got that already done, so you might see a video tomorrow then. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this week, and then next week back to 4 videos a week, and I've got my F1 show video to do, which will be out on Thursday in the evening probably. So yeah, that would be on the Formula 1 show. And we did on Saturday, and part of the Formula X, we did a mini championship, and if you watch my won that championship that fake Sauber hosted when I first started my channel, we're going to do it in the style of that, be like looking back, being quite sarcastic, making rubbish jokes about the other drivers and about the championship as a whole. So that's going to be like a season review, and that should be out not this week but next week, around the new year actually. So no, for New Year's Eve, you want to hear a sarcastic season review of 10 races, check out my channel. So yeah, that's basically all I've got, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I think I've rambled on for too long. I don't normally ramble, but it's a rarity, and it's a rarity I talk to the camera. I hope to do more of these when I get the webcam working, and hopefully this camera doesn't run out of battery. So I tried to do this yesterday, did it loads of times, didn't work, but I hope you enjoyed this, and salamat for watching. Oh, I should explain salamat and kamusta. Kamusta is how are you, that's in my intro, and that's in Tagalog for family, the language they speak. Salamat means thank you, so I'm saying thank you for watching, and I'm saying, hey, I'm Kev, how are you? So I thought I'd just explain that at the end in case you're wondering. So yeah, salamat for watching, so till next time, cheerio.